Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Well, you guys asked that we check out Nisha's
Yes.
audition.
And Delhi also.
And there's also Telly. I don't like doing back-to-back stuff, but it's fun, right? And obviously it's very spoken about lately. So let's give it a watch. Also a reminder that we do have some dates available. 1st of October, 1MX will be performing at the Filipino Music Festival. And we'll be opening for the likes of KZ, Darren Spanto, Easy Meal, Bamboo.
Use the code down below so you can get £5 off of your ticket.
That's right. I hope to meet you all there. So let's get a little review, yeah?
Alright, let's go. Okay.
Galing ko po yung strength ko. Yung tiwala lang po talaga sa sarili.
Nice
Alright,
speaking voice.
so she said her strength as a performer is maybe just like I don't know what the last word could be. What could the last word be? Because they asked her like, "What's your strength as a performer? Like, what what's your assets? What are your goods?"
Well, given the fact that she's singing, and I'm telling you,
Power.
I am thinking Birit.
Yeah, I think that's what people said in the comments. All right, come on,
Birit, but we'll
sing,
see.
champ. Let's give it a watch. I was gonna say, it's been I don't know if that's potentially what we have been checking out, but it's been a while since we saw like a pure power vocalist.
Actually, we didn't actually get to see her first initial audition,
Yeah.
so I'm not sure what to expect. Well, what was
Yeah, but she's
leading
got power.
towards it.
That seems to be her
Well,
style as well.
Obviously, again, just by the title, the choice of songs, you already know where the singer might be leaning towards. There's nothing harder than pulling off a song like this in this type of environment, given the fact that everybody up to this point has given somewhat of like an emotional performance.
A lot of people have done R&B. Fucking Brian did.
Ballads and it has been all leaning towards the emotion. So this is the moment to show
See where it's-
vulnerability on stage.
See where
I
it goes,
think.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got pipes.
I also think
She's got pipes, though.
this is one of those songs that if you don't approach it with the right energy, they kind of fall under. And it's like you gotta have to you need that impact for each word, like for each singing phrase, and that's so energetically demanding from a singing perspective, because the type of like growling through the singing phrases and like hitting the notes in the right moment and the bite behind everything has to be kind of like really full on in everything, from note accuracy to like the energy that you're exposing. And if you don't have those things like under your belt, this performance falls short and you don't quite know why,
Yeah,
you know.
very good.
Bravo! Woo! Heads up, damn!
Damn, dog.
Oh, okay. Well, let's have a moment. Again,
You know, it's mad, isn't it? How people...
the thing is, because you already knew what the song was, you kind of knew that she was going to be able to deliver, because you don't go to this type of competitions picking this type of songs and thinking, I'm gonna fall short. Like, you know what you can do with this type of songs. Like, you've already sang them in other environments competitively as well. Like, I don't see a brand new singer here. I don't see somebody dipping their toes, testing their luck. I see somebody who's seasoned.
Actually, she's got a sound. The reason why I say this is obviously I'm no scout, I'm just a kid on a couch. But what's interesting after reviewing so much music, after performing for so long, it's rare to find individuals that have a specific sound, and it doesn't seem like they're adhering to anything, but they're simply being themselves. And sometimes you're kind of blessed with those type of voices. Like her voice is one of those. Brian's is another one of those. So Yeah, she's signable, I'd say. Like, she's definitely like, and I'm sure a few label heads right now, head of labels, have their eyes on some of these contestants, and I'm sure she will be one of them. Interestingly, given the fact that my presumption in a lot of the singing competitions in the Philippines, it seems the crowd really appreciates, because given the singing culture of the Philippines, the karaoke culture of the Philippines, everyone attempts to sing, everyone attempts to do complicated runs, and when they see someone perform this type of pirouettes, this type of acrobatics, they seem to be the ones that end up doing the best in shows. Do these winners end up becoming the most successful singers after? Who the fuck knows? But they certainly get the public behind them, because in comparison to other singing shows in the West or in other parts of the world where the singing culture is not ingrained in the country, people can attempt a lot of the things that these guys are doing, but maybe not that, because that was quite fucking advanced.
Exactly, but I also think that like the knowledge of singing in the Philippines is so advanced that when you see performers that bring something different to the table and they're still able to deliver the
voice.
Original intent, there's something there, like, and that creates instant like reward from the audience. Me as an audience perspective, it gives you goosebumps. You're on the edge of your seat. You're ready to invest in this performer, and I think that's what. Obviously, this is one of those performances that will go down as one of the most memorable, given the fact that it's a really hard song to pull off.
Let's have a look at.
I want to see what people say.
Let's have a look at what the judges said.
When I was watching you, I did not see the pain.
Interesting,
See,
right?
I didn't either. I have to be honest, I didn't connect emotionally with the song because it was so based on
acrobatics
in the vocal aspect of it,
and
that
if anyone's
you
gonna see
kind
past, that's gonna be Regine, right?
you kind of lose the connection there between like the storytelling aspect of the song, because it
just felt like a song. Like, it just felt like a song with
performance. No, it didn't feel like a song. It felt like a performance, and as a singer, as an admirer of people singing, you kind of be like, wow, that is impressive. Because like I said, this is one of those songs that can fall short so easily. Because if you don't have the right approach, if you don't have the right bite to this song, like, you could have the range, but you're gonna fall short. You need that impact. You need that TNT, like that dynamite building up inside of you. You need that fire. But that fire needs to be translated into this type of songs, because it's one of those songs that gets overdone, and apart from it being a vocal display, you have to connect. Like I said at the beginning, all the performances that we checked out up to this point have been heavily emotional and have had a really strong impact in the audience.
The thing we discussed the least on her performance
was the emotion. Or the conveying of the story per se.
It was mostly vocal acrobatics, vocal capability, larynx flexibility, performance itself, but never. Yeah, that's a good point. Fucking hell, good on you, Regine. Yeah.
Wow, as if she was good.
As if she was actually a judge.
As if she
and
was
not like us, just some dummies.
As if she was. That was a great point to
Happy
raise.
po ako doon. Kasi nakakuha po ako ng tip sa nag-iisang Miss
She
Philippines.
looks amazing.
At syempre babaunin ko po yung mga aral na sinabi po niya.
She's gonna come back better. I think that's basically.
Listen. She's a really dangerous contestant
She's
for
gonna
the
take
rest
on
of
the criticism. And she's
yeah.
gonna try
She's the one to look out for. I think she's got the pipes. She's got the intention.
Listen,
She's got the bite.
take these translations after you're drunk. I think they might make sense after you're fucking hammered.
I
'Cause
agree.
I don't translate
We don't
Tagalog.
speak
I don't
Tagalog.
freaking speak Tagalog. I just if you see enough of these auditions and all this stuff, you kind of know what they're saying. But also, for some reason, because we speak Spanish, in case you're new to the channel, and Ballad has sung a few Tagalog songs. We're actually preparing some of them for the 1MX festival. You kind of get a grasp, especially we listen to a lot of OPM, as you can obviously fucking tell. And you look at the translations and you look at some of the words that they use.
And then you
in
kind
real
of
life,
like thread things through.
and you kind of guess. But
Anyways.
I think I'm always wrong.
Yeah, feel free to add more to the commentary.
Para malagpasan ko po tong mga pinagdaanan ko
Little
ngayon.
nerves.
She's quite nervous. You could hear that breathy like.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
tightness in the chest.
Tightness in-
Oh
yeah.
my god, this is just building up more tension.
Here we go.
Okay.
Ang galing.
Basang sisiu.
Wow, grabe.
Wow, grabe.
Pinaasa-asa mo ang puso mo.
What a voice! I
Good,
love
good
me
change,
a good
man.
alto. I'm telling you,
Been a while, eh?
altos are so versatile. They are so flexible in the things that they can do that only, you know, sopranos and mezzos wish they were able to do. And I think this kind of like natural sitting really low in your own range is something so unique. So if you have it, hone on that.
How many altos
okay?
are there? I think Ella Ninfa kind of counts as one.
Hone on that. Oh yeah. But then again, you see that vocal flexibility. Like you can work towards the top.
I mean, new generation, because obviously in the older generation, like
We have
Jaya,
quite a few,
probably,
yeah.
Sharon. There's so many. Fuck me.
Yeah. There's quite a few, but I just think there is like a special extra seasoning that comes with
But
being
new
an alto.
generation, I don't think there's that
Yeah.
many.
It's nice though. It's nice.
Ibinigay ko ang lahat ng iyong gusto para ako mabasang sisiw nang iniwan mo.
I've never heard this song
Me
before.
neither, but I like.
Basang Sisao.
Sisiu.
Sisiu? Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. First time I've heard that word as well.
It's good.
Who's the original singer?
I have no idea, but the is it at the beginning? I can tell you. Wait. Sisiu.
Juana Cosme.
Juana Cosme.
I have never heard that
Oh my
name.
God, nice
Neither the
though.
song.
I just like the idea that this sounds like she's got that vocal tonality that is just really vintage. It's really old. It's really 80s, and it's refreshing to have that take in today's music and generation. Like it's really, again, you can build a lot from here.
Kung ika'y mawawala para ako mabasang sisiw nang iniwan mo. Basang sisiw
I like the song.
ngayon'y walang kasama na
I love this fucking song.
sa'y magbabalik ka pa.
It changed because it's on OPM.
Basang sisiw nang iniwan mo.
You know what's funny?
That was accurate.
You know what's funny? It's like if you ever look at a structure of some of the classic OPMs, you
Well, Latino ballads, to be completely honest.
yeah, classic OPMs, Latino ballads from the early 2000s, maybe even late 90s.
They all have the same kind of structure.
Yeah, which is really intriguing. I think that's why we probably like a lot of like Filipino songs. But it's so like now that we listen to so much of it, sometimes it becomes so obvious.
It's like,
You know,
here
we
comes the
you know,
cheeky
yeah.
change. Let's
But
go.
there are some songs that are fucking ridiculous.
Oh, yes.
That just have like 3 or 4 key changes, and you're
Really?
like, why?
Because why not,
Obviously,
Efra?
the best
Why
example
not?
of that is the Bakit na ba mahal kita thing.
Well, that only has one key change, but the
It has
challenge.
3.
Bakit na ba mahal kita? Oh, does he have 3? I think
does.
he had 2.
It has 2.
It has 2.
Hanggang dito na lang has
3.
3, right?
Yeah.
There's
a few other that have like a good amount of key change for
Arau
another
Gabi only has 1, I think. No,
Oh,
I think Arau Gabi
is just in one key? I don't actually know, but any Regine song will probably have like 3 just
A
to
few,
like flex.
I wonder
You know?
what's the song. Let us know that. What is the song that has the most key changes in OPMs?
Let's go.
A ballad.
Sumisinghap-singhap sa kabiguan na ituluto para ako mabasang sisiw na magbabalik ka pa.
Yes! Nice! You know what? Deli ate that. She did. I think that's really cool.
We had a look at her audition, and I didn't think it was the strongest ever.
Yeah.
But I genuinely think this is what the fuck. This is great.
This really is climbing up the charts. So when it comes to like
The thing.
performances, yeah.
I only
Sisiu, I love
have
that word.
one phrase to say to you.
Okay.
I only see a legend in the making.
Oy.
those are some big words. Let me tell you there.
Might be
But then
because of
again,
that.
it's just so it's that aged sound. It's so vintage, and it's so cool to have it back.
Yeah, it reminds you of like, I don't know if it reminds you of this, but you sort of see, you know, some bits and bobs of some of the iconic autos out of the Philippines. You know, you see Jaya-esque things. You see Sharon Cuneta takes. You see Shasha Padilla takes. Ballad's gonna fucking, oh my god.
There is this singer from
Trevi.
South America that she has this like aged sound, right? She became very controversial years later, but just listening to her freaking
It's not
voice,
kind of music.
that it's just she's of course that's not the best example, I don't think, but is the most famous song by her. But it has this
Just
like
search her up. Her name is Gloria. Put it up.
Gloria Trevi, that's her name.
But bigger, so people can.
Oh yes, okay, just have a look. This music video, it's pretty controversial. Yeah, it was really controversial. The music video even became banned in some music shows and stuff. But her vocal texture is really similar to this, and she became very famous in the 80s, late 90s. Late 90s, early 2000s, and that type of like vocal texture that's really grounded, and that's a bit of a like a gravel behind it. It's similar to what Delhi's doing here. Has that like iconic effect, like whenever you hear it, you will be able to recognize it immediately.
Yeah, again, I just think
Pretty cool.
there's not many voices like that in the market.
Exactly.
So, when you do find someone and then she already has sort of, maybe not following, but like a platform, you know, she's been on TV, she keeps building and building, she will become one of those recognizable voices. But there you have it. Some more that you guys requested us to do. I think now let's wait and see. I don't know what the fuck the results, when the results are in and stuff like that. So I probably will check out some of it more next week, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, goodbye.